Hello, in front of me I have Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8, and in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data from your previous device to your brand new Samsung. Okay, as you can see, we are doing the setup process. First, I'm about to show you how you can transfer data from your previous device to your Samsung, and then we are going to restore the backup from Google One, from Samsung Cloud, and from external storage device. So first, select your language and click on Next. If you want, you can connect to the mobile network. You can insert your SIM card right now, but it's not necessary. You can click on Next. In here, select that you agree. Click on Next. And we have the option that we're interested in, easy setup with another device. Now select what is in here. Select, do you have Android or Galaxy as your old device, or iPhone or iPad? I have an old Android, and now we need to scan this QR code using our previous device. I'm about to use Google Lens. Okay. Now it should connect, yeah. Okay. As you can see, our Samsung is automatically connected to the Wi-Fi, to the same network into which we are connected on our previous device. So let's keep waiting. I need to draw my previous screen lock because I was factory resetting this device to the recovery mode. If you are doing it, you will have that. Okay, now we need to verify, and now our Google account is being copied, and we need to confirm and that we are a user of this device by signing in to a Google account by simply entering the password. Let me do it. Then click on Next. Okay. You can transfer the SIMs, the SIM cards. I don't want that. Click on Next, and here we have copy apps and data. Click on Next. Click on Agree. Allow. Now we need to scan this code, and you need to have the Samsung Smart Switch app installed. If you don't have it, simply go to the Play Store or App Store and download it. Okay, now we need to click on Let's Go, and we need to scan the code. Okay, now both devices are going to connect to each other. Okay, and now select the data that you want to transfer. You can select everything. You can also see the estimated time. In my case, it's going to take about 2 minutes. You can copy just calls, contacts, and messages. And if you click on Custom, you'll be able to manually select what you want to copy. I'll select calls, contacts, and messages, so it won't take that long. Then click on Next. You can set the screen lock and also the fingerprint and other things. You can do it later. I'll click on Skip, and you can even see that it's already finished in my case. If you're copying a lot of things, it will take longer. Have that in mind. And now click on Accept. Now you have the backup services that are really useful, and always turn them on, but it's up to you. It's your device. Now we need to select the default browser and the search engine. When it comes to the browser, always pick Google Chrome as default, and the search engine, always pick Google. Okay, click on Next. In here we have the Gemini, and if you click on Turn On, you'll be able to launch the Gemini by saying the sentence, "Hey Google." I don't want that. I'll click on No Thanks. Now we gotta keep waiting. Okay, from what I can see, it's going to load a little bit longer, so I'll see you once it's done. Okay, it has finally loaded, and now the phone is asking us, do you want to sign into the Samsung account? You can do it right now or do it later in the settings, it's up to you. If you don't have the account, you can click on create account or set up later. You can create it right in here, or you can set it up later. That's also the thing that I'm about to click. And then scroll down, I'm about to click on skip. Click that you agree, select your display mode, light or dark theme. I'll stick the light one. Click on next. Okay. Again, we need to wait, but this shouldn't take that much time. Okay, scroll down, next. Next. All set up. Click on home. We are transferring and organizing your data. Keep your phones connected until the data transfer is complete. Actually, I have removed my previous device because you could even see that we had a notification that it has finished. I'm talking about the copying. And here you can tap to see the transfer results. Okay, so that was the first method. And now let me show you how you can restore the backup from Google Cloud. Okay, so now let's restore the backup from Google Cloud. Again, we are doing the setup, as you can see, but this time when we have possibility to set up our phone using another, we just gotta click on the setup manually. That's the last option, and we also need to connect to the Wi-Fi. Select available network and connect to it. Hit the button. Okay. As you can see, it went automatically, and just like in the previous method, now you can, transfer your SIM or insert it. It is up to you. Of course, you can also click on skip. It's not necessary to do it right now. Let's wait until it loads, and now we should have possibility to sign into our Google account. I'm setting this phone up for myself. Okay, and now we need to sign into the same Google account on which we created the backup before. Because if you sign into wrong account, into a different account, you won't have possibility to restore the backup. So first type the mail, the proper mail of course. Click on next. And now enter the password. Of course, I'll do it off camera. And then click on next. Okay, there we have it. Now we need to click on next, agree, I'm sorry. Now we can also connect to the Samsung account. I'll do it later. In the settings, you can click on setup and settings later. Then click on skip. Now copy apps and data. Click on next. And now we need to select that we cannot use other device. And now we can restore the backup. As you can see, I have this backup that I made 1 hour ago, and I would like to restore this one. Okay, I also need to confirm by drawing the screen lock that I had in the moment when I was creating it. When I was creating the backup, of course. Now, when it comes to Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar, and Drive, those things are synced automatically. And down below we have the list, and we can choose what we want to restore. We have apps, contacts, messages, and device settings. I would like to restore everything except apps, so I will unselect them and then click on restore. And now we just gotta go through the setup process, just like in the previous method. So you can set your screen lock in here, and also the fingerprint and the face unlock. I'll skip it, it's always available later in the settings. Now, tap this arrow twice and then click on accept. Now we have the backup services, always turn them on, but it's up to you, it's your device. Now the default browser and the search engine, I always pick Chrome as my default browser and Google as my default search engine. Now we have the Gemini, which is our AI assistant. If you click on turn on, you'll be able to launch the Gemini by simply saying the sentence, "Hey Google." I don't want that, I'll click on no thanks. Okay, get the phone ready, it didn't take much time, click on agree. Now choose your display mode, light or dark. I'll stick to light theme. Once again, we need to wait a little bit. Scroll down, next, next, all set up, click on home, and now we are ready to use our device. Also, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because some of the things might still being restored or synced in the background. You'll be able to monitor everything in your notification center. Okay, that was the restoring backup from the Google one. Now let me show you how you can restore the backup from your Samsung cloud. Okay, to restore the backup from the Samsung cloud, you gotta open up the settings first. And you gotta make sure that you're connected and signed in to your Samsung account. Then click on your name, scroll down a little bit, go to Samsung Cloud, and then scroll down a little bit, and in here we can restore our backups. Select Restore from Backup, and then select the backup that you want to restore. I want this, so you gotta tap on that. From the list, select the data that you want to restore. I would like to restore everything that is currently selected, and then hit the button. Restore sync and backup settings, yes. Install backup apps, install. It's up to you if you want to, don't need to install them. But now we gotta wait until it's finished. It may take a little bit, so we need to be patient. And I'll see you once it's done actually, because I don't know how much time exactly it's going to take. Okay, it has finished, so you can click on done. If you want, you can delete all the backups or do it later, it's up to you. And now all of our data has been successfully restored. Okay, and also when it comes to the copying data manually using the smart switch, just like it was the first method that I have shown you, you don't need to do it during the setup, you can do it later. You can click on Accounts and Backup, then go to Smart Switch and select Transfer Data for Device Setup, More, Continue, More, and Allow, and you can select Receive on this phone, and you'll be able to transfer data again, bring it from another device. And now let's restore the backup from the external storage transfer. Go to Accounts and Backup, External Storage Transfer. You can now insert your SD card or connect a USB storage. In my case, I have an adapter for the SD card for a USB-C port. So I'm about to plug it in. Okay, it has appeared. And now we gotta select restore from, in my case, USB storage. Now let's wait. And now select the data that you want to restore. I'll select everything, then click on next, and then wait until it's finished. In my case, it shouldn't take long, because I have only copied contacts and messages. Okay, we have the results. We can click on next, all set, done. Now we can unplug the USB. Okay, and that's all. Everything has worked perfectly. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.